Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking about Spanish vocabulary for work. We are in my office. This is where I do all of my work when I'm at home. This is where I do all of my tutoring and my YouTube video editing. I do everything here in my office. And this is Noodle, who hangs out with me here while I work. She'll be here with us today, and she'll just be down there sleeping, but she will be here. Alright, let's get back to our Spanish lesson. We're going to be covering all of the vocabulary that you need for the fundamentals for work, for the interview, for on the job, for speaking about your employer, all the basics that you need to get started. First thing is, what do you call your job in Spanish? So our job, we call our job el trabajo. In Spanish, we say el trabajo. Or we can call our job el empleo, for employment, el empleo. So depending on how you want to refer to your job, if you would rather say job or you'd rather say employment, depending on the context, you can say el trabajo or you can say el empleo. To refer to your employer, we say el empleador or la empleadora, depending on, of course, if it's a man or a woman, el empleador or la empleadora. For the employee, so if you're the employee, then you would call yourself el empleado, or la empleada, For your resume, so if you're seeking a job, then you probably are writing a resume, and we call this el curriculum. So it's very different sounding from English, but if you think of it like a CV, in English you usually have your resume and then you have your CV. And this originates from this word. We can also call it el curriculum vitae. El curriculum vitae. For your interview, if you're seeking a job, then you're probably going on interviews, and you can call this interview la entrevista. And before you can go on the interview, you need to submit an application. Usually, you need to submit an application for your interview, and the application is la solicitud. So different from English. Don't think of it as aplicación, because there is a word in Spanish for aplicar, like to apply, but it is a false cognate. We use solicitar when we're referring to applying for a job. So think of it like if you have solicitors coming to your house to sell you something, and they are soliciting. When you're applying for a job, you're essentially soliciting yourself, I guess. But think of it as soliciting. Solicitar is what you use when you apply for a job. For the application, we say la solicitud. And when you're referring to your supervisor, you can call him el supervisor, or you can call her la supervisora. If you have a manager, your supervisor's title is manager instead. You can call that person el encargado, or la encargada. So this literally means the person in charge. Encargo means to be in charge. So you can remember it by thinking of your manager as a person in charge. El encargado, la encargada. When you have a job, you usually are given your schedule. You can call that schedule el horario. El horario refers to your schedule, and your list of things to do at work, your tasks, are called las tareas, or you can call them los deberes. So you might have heard this word in a beginning Spanish class. If you're here in the States, you probably learned homework or tasks as las tareas. If you learned in Spain, then you probably heard it as los deberes. Either one is correct, and you can refer to your tasks, the things that you need to do, as las tareas or los deberes. For your skills, if you want to talk about the skills, the qualities that you have that make you fit for your job, then you can call these las habilidades. So think of it as abilities, las habilidades for skills. And on the financial side of your job, you have to pay, of course, taxes. The taxes are los impuestos. And then, of course, we have payday. A payday is el día de pago. And if you have your money directly deposited into your account, you have direct deposit, you can call it el depósito directo. your salary, you can call el salario. El salario is a salary. And in your job package, with your salary, you might have benefits. Those benefits are called los beneficios. Los beneficios. Depending on what your benefits are, you might have different coverage for certain parts. We call the coverage la cobertura. La cobertura. And your coverage is usually for medical. So medical, or dental, and visión, or you might also hear it called óptica. So think of it like optometry, óptica. And if you're anything like me, you use your vision insurance regularly because I have terrible eyesight. I'm actually legally blind without my glasses, so you will always see me with my glasses or with some kind of correction for my eyesight, so I can't see a thing without them. Anyway, for vision, visión or óptica, be familiar with those two. If you hear either one, you're referring to vision. And if you want to ask about your vacation or sick time as part of your package for your employment, then you can refer to this as el tiempo de vacación for vacation, el tiempo de vacación, or your sick time is el tiempo de enfermedad, el tiempo de enfermedad. So this is all of our basic vocabulary that we need for work. Now we're going to go over a few phrases that you can also use when you're at work. So first one is, if you are running late, you can say llego tarde al trabajo, which means I'm running late to work. Llego tarde al trabajo. Hopefully this isn't your first day or at your interview, but if you do need to say that you are running late, llego tarde al trabajo. If you are on your job and you need to help someone, you're providing assistance, you can say ¿Cómo puedo ayudarte? ¿Cómo puedo ayudarte? Is how can I help you? If you want to be formal, if you want to use usted form, then you can say ¿Cómo puedo ayudarle? ¿Cómo puedo ayudarle? For formal. If you are speaking to more than one person, then you would say ¿Cómo puedo ayudarles? So depending on the context, you will either say ayudarte if you are informal, ayudarle if you are speaking formally, or ayudarles if you want to refer to multiple people, and this can be formal or informal. And if you are like me and you're starting your job, you need all the help. And you can ask for help by saying necesito ayuda. Necesito ayuda, and you can even add a por favor on there if you want to be polite. And lastly, if you want to say I love my job, me encanta mi trabajo. Me encanta mi trabajo. Alright guys, that is it for our Spanish lesson about work vocabulary. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And I really want to take a minute also to thank you guys so much for watching my video, and to those of you who have subscribed to my channel already. It really helps me out when you click on that subscribe button. If you haven't already, please do. I upload new content regularly, and I really appreciate all of the support that I've been getting from you guys. So thank you so much. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Ciao!